doing some dark house spearing. Trying to situate the camera in a better spot here. Waiting for a big pike to come in here. Single track diaries. Yeah, you better go get that taken care of, buddy. I'm hoping I do not have to do that when I'm out here. Set up in probably, I don't know, 12 feet of water or so. I'm hoping to get some pike action throughout the day, and then once the sun starts to get close to the horizon, maybe get lucky and get some walleye action. We'll see. Just a nice day to be out. If I get a couple pike, I'll be happy with that. So, one thing about spearing is it can be really slow sometimes, and other times fast action. You might have 3 or 4 fish come through in a matter of 15 minutes. And other times you might be waiting a while. So, could be kind of slow. Had to drop the little guy off at daycare this morning, so wasn't out here at the crack of dawn. That's kind of one of my favorite, probably my absolute favorite time to be out spearing or angling for pike for that matter. I just think you got a good flurry of activity that comes through right as the sun is coming up. Ideally, I like to have holes drilled and be staring down a hole and watching lines by sunrise, if not before, as soon as you can see. But there's always fish cruising around throughout the day, so sometimes it just comes down to having a little luck. I got the decoy set probably, I'd say at least 4 feet off the bottom. The water's fairly clear. You guys probably can't see the bottom. I can just faintly make it out, but if a big pike comes in, he'll stand out. They almost look black. The bottom's kind of a greenish, sandy hue. So kind of tough to see that, but the fish will really stick out. Got my other bait here. Let's see it, Salmo rail shad. If I start seeing walleyes come through, I'm going to quick throw that on, get that down there. Doesn't happen too often, but sometimes you'll have walleyes come up and hit the decoy. A few years back, I had a absolute tanker of a walleye, probably, I'd say 27 to 28, if not a 30-inch walleye, come up and hit the spearing decoy. It was probably in about 14 feet of water, and he came up off the bottom a good, I'd say 7 feet, and just hammered the decoy. Of course, I couldn't spear him. You can only spear pike. I guess it depends on the lake you're in. That lake, I could not spear walleyes, so you got to You got to live. Spearing is one of those things. It's like it'll be dead for hours, and all of a sudden you'll move the decoy, and a massive pike will fly in and just hammer the decoy, and you'll be scrambling to grab the spear and try to get him speared before he takes off. I should just switch to a decoy that's got hooks on it, but I haven't yet. Kind of what makes it exciting. Got to get them before they grab the decoy and leave. I should check. I got a couple of tip-ups out here as well. See if I can set this down here without dropping the phone in the water. Okay, it's not ideal. I gotta check those sides. And I'll be back to the beach. This is my first time trying to do this live, so I'm going to have to get a better setup for next time. A little bit nervous about dropping my phone down the hole. I just have a regular tripod setup that the phone clamps into, but it doesn't clamp in that great, so I'm going to have to be somewhat careful. The pike comes in. Switch hands here and grab the spear the other hand and try to get him speared. I've tried to do a little filming out spearing, but it always just ends up the phone gets put away, camera gets put away, and you know how it goes. As soon as it gets put away, that's when the big pike cruises into the decoy. Get that decoy centered up nicely in the hole. There we go. It looks pretty good. I have a giant water bug of some sort, almost like a walking stick, right down there. Oh, Finn. We got Finn, my fishing buddy. Probably can't see him. He's sitting over there in the shadows. He's a black Aussie doodle. He blends into the sled pretty good. Got some blankets in there for him. So he's taking a nap, and I'm fishing, or spearing, I should say. Holy cow, all kinds of water bugs. Got another giant water bug there. Got one there. Got one coming up on that corner there. Hopefully that's a good sign. Last time I was here, I was in a different spot. There wasn't any water bugs, so thinking I'm right off of a weed line. So hopefully, with there being some more weeds in this area, hopefully that equals some more bait fish, and hopefully some more pike moving through the area. Anybody watching this also spear or angle? I would guess some people tuning in got to be fishermen or women, some of which probably get out and do some spearing. Checking to see how firmly my phone is wedged into this mount. Seems pretty good. Still a chance I'll drop it down the hole, which would suck, but you never know. It's a chance I'm gonna take, I guess. watch that doesn't know what a tip up is, it's basically a line that gets put in the water. It's got a flag on it, so when the fish takes your bait, it triggers the flag, and you can see it from a distance. So every so often, I look out the window and see if I got a flag up or not. If I got a flag up, usually means there's a fish on the other end. So then I go running out there and set the hook on them. Pull them in by hand. You don't use a rod, just hand line them in. And look at that water bug in the camera. It kind of looks like a fish centering up into the spear hole. Come on, buddy. Let's get you moved. I don't like you over there. There you go. Stay over on the edge. This isn't quite as exciting as open water spearfishing that I do with snorkeling equipment where you're actually diving under and going after the fish. That's pretty fun. I love that. I'm going to try and do some videos this summer. There's a few lakes throughout the state that we're able to spearfish for walleyes on as well, and I'm going to try and shoot some walleyes with the spear gun, and if nothing else, definitely shoot some carp. But being under the water is a heck of a good time. Plus, if you're diving in a lake that is a popular fishing lake, you usually find some fishing gear. I don't know how many boat anchors I found. I'm probably, between 15 and 20 boat anchors. I found a scored myself a nice Fenwick walleye rod last season, about a $200 rod. And yeah, found that one weekend, and the next weekend I had her spooled up with a reel on it and went out and caught some nice walleyes with it. Can't complain about that. Come on, fish. It's just something relaxing about staring down a spear hole, though. Just nice and quiet. Only the sound of the wind blowing the fish house a little bit. And hear the ice popping. And yeah, just relax and wait for a fish to come check out the decoy. Funny how something so, monotonous can just be so enjoyable. Just sit and relax and wait. It's kind of addicting, really. The first fish of the day that comes in is always just so exciting. Gets the guy's heart pounding. So I do not have my tripod anchored to anything. I'm just holding it steady. So if a fish comes in, I'm going to do my best to keep it as steady as possible. Get them speared and hopefully be able to see it somewhat on the camera. Now, I'm pretty new to doing anything with Facebook, or I should say YouTube live stream. I'm going to send a link to my buddy. I'm not sure if it's going to time out or not. If somebody watching this is willing to let me know if this times out, I'm going to send them a link right now. Message me if it times out or just write on my screen. I'm back. Did it keep filming or did it actually time out? I don't know if anybody can actually hear me. I'm really hoping at least one nice one comes in and I get him speared. I'd love to be able to go home and show my son a video of spearing a big pike through the ice. I've shown him videos on YouTube, but of course it's not the same showing him a video of somebody else doing it versus dad spearing a big fish. He's a little bit young to be out here. Ice fishing would be fine, but a toddler on a big open hole in the ice just doesn't go together. I don't think it'd be as fun for me having to watch him like a hawk and make sure he doesn't go for a dip. Come on, fish. I better do a tip-up check real quick. Opening up the window to look out at the tip-ups is quite the shock to the eyes. You go from sitting in the darkness to then looking out into the bright sunlight. Kind of blinded. I just heard my dad's UTV start up. Coming back here to get the auger. Wherever he's moving. I think he's got an auger with him, so I don't know why he wants one that I have here. Sometimes the pike will come in and they'll just be sitting off on one side of the hole or the other, and you don't see them at all until you jig the decoy. And once you move the decoy, they'll just fly in and hammer the decoy and take off before you can even get the spear in the water. Hopefully they come in real nice and easy like, and I can just ease the spear into the water and hammer them. Kind of a cool water bug. Watching videos. Orientation is locked. Once the ice melts, we'll try and do some more open water videos and actually put some decent videos together. Just figured I'd do something on live right now. I don't really have the time currently to be editing videos. Gonna try and get a lot of fishing in this summer. Maybe some spring snow goose hunting. Maybe a turkey hunt. I don't know if I'll film that. Going out to Montana spring bear hunting. I probably won't film that. I just don't get as excited about filming my hunts as I do fishing. I might film some stuff when I'm out west. I'll find something cool to film, but I don't really have the desire to try and capture the kill shot on film. Plus with hunting, when you're out in the mountains, cameras and all the batteries just gets to be too much crap to take along. Kind of detracts from the hunt, having to pack more weight. Okay, big water bug. Let's move you off to the side here, buddy. There you go. So, do any of the 37 people tuning in do any ice fishing? Or is everybody clueless as to what I'm doing? And you're like, what is going on there? This goofy colored fish moving around under the ice, and this weird dude is filming it. Pretty big water bugs. They're out and about, active today, I guess. My dad, he's out cruising around, trying different spots. He's got the old live scope out, hoping to scope some walleyes and perch. My last attempt fishing walleyes was brutal. They kicked my ass, so today I'm after pike. Usually you get some action. If you throw out a couple of tip-ups and you're spearing, you usually have an opportunity or two. Hoping to head home with enough for a meal. Be ideal if I had enough for a fish fry and maybe an extra fillet to give to my grandparents. They always love getting some fresh fish. Dan, what are you doing over there, buddy? You up from your nap? I don't know my battery life is right now. 72%, that's not bad. If there's any water bug experts tuning into this, what kind of water bugs are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Looks like walking sticks, except not quite as long. I'm guessing I don't have any water bug experts tuning into the live stream, but that'd be cool. in. I got my spear off to my left-hand side here. I'm going to center the spear up over the pike and give him the business. And try and not drop my phone in the process. I would never hear the end of that from my wife. That would be something I would hear about for the rest of my life. Every time I go fishing from here on out, oh, don't drop your phone in the water. Any opportunity to bust my chops. I don't blame her though. I give her plenty of reason. She's a good woman. Hard at work today as I'm out ice fishing. Alright, come on boys. Let's stay on this side. Don't obstruct my view. These ice is driving me nuts too. Oh, gee. Barking spider in the fish house. Check here. So, my little window here, you won't be able to see out that way, I'm sure. Nothing. Everybody can see Finn. There's my boy. Good boy, Finn. Hey. Yeah, you're a good boy. Daddy's fishing, buddy. Bring me some good luck, bud. Lay down. Got a sled in there, a bunch of blankets for him. He likes coming along. Get him out of the house. Yeah, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Daddy's fishing, buddy. One of Daddy's fishing buddies. Come on, fish. What's gonna happen? Gotta be positive. Chucky Gates said hi. Hi, Chucky Gates. Hope you're having a good day. Hope everybody tuning in is having a great day. Well, buddy, if things stay slow, we might have to go outside and throw the ball for a little bit. I'm sure you'd like that. easy to move around when a guy's fishing. When you're spearing, definitely a little tougher. A lot more work goes into it. Having to usually drill out the perimeter of my hole with the auger and then cut the rest out with a big saw. So it's not a quick move by any means, but after a guy sits in a spot for an hour or so and doesn't see any fish, the thought of moving is always in the back of the guy's mind, somewhat appealing. The grass is sometimes greener on the other side, but sometimes you move and it's the same thing. You don't see a damn thing. It'd be nice if the pike were as active as these water bugs here. Maybe my dad will get lucky and stumble upon a big school of walleyes. And I can go set up over by him and hammer on the walleyes for a while. Of course, I left the Vexilar at home today. The plan was to concentrate on pike. Oh, buddy. You got nothing to worry about, Jim. You got it pretty easy over there, buddy. Should we check on the tip-ups, huh? Maybe I got a flag up. Can you sense that? Is that why you're whining? We better check on the tip-ups here. Your little buddy's onto something. I don't think you guys will be able to see. My window's way too clogged up. What do you think, buddy? Huh? What do you think? Is that, you saying you're getting bored? Should go outside and play ball? Put my rod in here like that. I don't think anything's gonna come and grab it. Okay. You've been a good boy. go out and throw the ball for you, huh? One more check on the spear hole here. Of course, as soon as I open the door, that's when a fish will be coming in. Alright, come on, buddy. Good boy. There's some other guys over there fishing. The sun is bright. Right here, Finn. Come here. Come here. Right here. Come here. Release. I'm going to chase you, don't you? Come here. Right here. Good boy. Oh, there's my dad over there. I'm the fish, Dad. Good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Come on, bring it here. Bring it here. Release. Sit. Stay. Stay. You want me to throw it for you, dude? You got to give me the ball. Boy. There's my tip ups. Got them in a little shallower water than I'm in. Ooh, boy. It's either blown like that because of the wind or the fish started to hit it. I don't think it's been hit. This tip up here doesn't look right. So I really like 10-inch holes for pike fishing, and I'm using quick strike rig with a it's not a smelt, it's called a scad. It's a fish that they sell frozen at like the Oriental grocery stores. I don't know if they're quite as effective as smelt. They've had decent luck on them. Figured I'd try some. So these tip ups here, we haven't had the greatest luck with 10-inch holes. They want to go down in the hole. Man, hey, no bark. So these little drilled holes. And then you can put these little dowels in the holes. And it fits nicely on the hole. Just like that. All right. Come on, buddy. We're not going to spear any fish out here. boy. Come on, let's go. Come on. Go. Come on, buddy. Get in here. Let's go. Come on. Get in there. Go lay down. Get up there. Get in there. Get in there. Go lay down. Get in there. Ben, get in there. Go lay down. Come on. Get up there. Go lay down. Okay, buddy. Let me help you. Come here. No. Come on. Ben, come here. Come on. I'm not gonna let you roam around, dude. Probably find somebody poop to roll in. Yeah, every once in a while you got some guys that decide to take a dump out on the ice and don't clean it up. And that's the last thing I want him rolling in. Come here. In there, boy. Lay down. Good boy. All right. The decoy's still down there. Then got a little ball action. All right, let's get back to some fishing. Huh? Should we catch some fish? One more check of the tip-ups here. Pretty good. All right. Let's get serious about spearing a fish here. Open the bail, let a little line out, get her down a little deeper. Oh, it's probably too deep. If the water's clear, I mean the pike will come up quite a ways off the bottom to check out the decoy. Do some aggressive jigging. Come on, fish. How does my audio sound? Do people actually hear me all right, or is my microphone partially blocked by this clamp that I'm using? I can't really tell. Anybody can, if you can actually hear me and I sound decent, or if it sounds like crap, you should comment and say how it sounds. Just curious. Do I have any English speakers watching this, or no habla español? I wish I knew how to speak Spanish. I gotta learn. It'd be kind of nice to know how to speak a second language. Yeah, you do. Jeff Bryan, he must be able to hear me, so my mic must be working all right. Yep, I do need to learn how to speak Spanish. I have the Duolingo app on my phone. I just never make the time to sit down and start learning. It's a poor excuse, that's for sure. Nope, haven't got anything yet, Jeff. I had a couple of flags on the tip-ups earlier before I started filming. I think that was due to the wind, but nothing coming through the spear hole yet. My dad's out moving around with the live scope, looking around for some walleyes and perch. As far as I know, it's been slow for him as well. Usually on these clearer lakes, even with pike, I've noticed it usually drops off throughout the day. You have your best activity right away in the morning as the sun is coming up, and usually another flurry of activity in the evening as the sun is setting, especially with walleyes. But I have noticed the same with pike even. For all day fishing, I seem to do better on overcast days. So just in general, an overcast day is probably my favorite type of day to be out. But ice fishing for pike seems like an overcast day, a little bit of a breeze, even though you wouldn't think the breeze would make a difference for ice fishing, but I'm sure a lot of it has to do with barometric pressure. I don't pay as close enough attention to it as I should, but I do believe that the pressure really affects the fish, and sometimes makes a huge difference in what kind of a day you have out fishing. What time is it, Jeff? It is 4:16, so I'm in Central Time. 4:16 p.m. What time do you have where you're at? 2 a.m. Huh. Where are you at, out of curiosity? Where are you watching from? You're not in the States. Just curious. South Africa. That's cool. I've never been there, but I might. You're a funny guy, Jeff. Seen some pretty wild spearfishing videos of guys down in I believe it was South Africa somewhere. Some pretty hairy experiences with great whites. Murky water, poor visibility, and they turn their head with their GoPro on it underwater, and there's a massive great white within like 6 feet of them coming towards them. That would definitely make the spearfishing a little more exciting. You do any spearfishing or fishing down there, Jeff? Bass fishing. That's cool. Freshwater bass or saltwater? Yeah, I do some bass fishing. Largemouth bass. Okay, freshwater, nice. Yeah, largemouth bass, and every once in a while a smallie. Haven't really fished for smallmouth bass much. Something I'd like to try doing more of, but Yeah, it's tough to find the time between walleyes and pike, and yeah, never enough time to fish for all of it. Bass are fun though. I love bass on top waters. That's a great time. PB largemouth, gosh, not nothing monstrous. I want to say right around. I don't think I've quite broke the 5 pound mark. I want to say it was like a four something, but caught some really nice ones that were probably around that 4 to 5 pound mark too that I've never weighed. Just let them go. We don't get the monsters up north here that they do down south. We get a lot of nice bass, lots of 2 to 4, some 5 pound. Every once in a while, see a picture of a guy that's caught a 6 pounder, but seems like the monsters get caught down south. Some of those reservoirs or impoundments down in like California, you'll see guys catching 10. I want to say I've seen guys catching like 10 to 15 pound bass, which that's insane. Yeah, I'm not sure on kilograms. I bet it was a nice one though. Wow, 11 1/4. That's an exceptional bass, dude. That's a hell of a fish. Congrats. I'm guessing I'll probably never catch a largemouth that big unless I decide to take a bass fishing trip down south. But if I'm going down south, probably not to fish for bass. It's gonna be salt water. Go catch some tarpon. We'll do some. I like to do some shark fishing from the beach. See some neat videos of guys doing that. But I wouldn't turn down a bass fishing trip, I guess. If I had the time, I knew I was gonna go lay into some massive bass, I'd be all about it. They're fun. Yeah, nice talking to you, man. You get some sleep and tune in again some other time. Try and do some more live feeds. Put out some decent videos. So take her easy, Jeff. I'm gonna have to do a water bug run in here. I'll be able to see a pike coming in. Alright, you boys stay over there now. As slow as they move, it doesn't take them all too long to move right back into the center of the hole. tip up check here. Oh, we got a flag. I don't think it's the wind either. Oh yeah, the line is going off to the side of the hole. Definitely a fish station in here. Oh, he's down there. Doggone it. Nope. Hold it into the weed. Thought that was my ice break fish. Get her baited up and back down. Here we go, round scad. I think smelt were like, gosh, grocery store I was seeing them. The smelt were probably like $11 for a small package of them. You don't get nearly as many. You get a lot in there, nice size, and smells are probably still my favorite, but I think I got this whole pack for like $8. you're fishing with smelt, herring, as soon as they start getting torn up, my theory is you get more scent out there in the water, and that hole just keeps getting more and more action. So hopefully, see what happens. Come on, buddy, go, come on, let's go. Oh, what do you know? The flag is up right now. Fish is still there. Came right back. Come on. Let's go get some fish. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, Vic, get in here. Come on. Let's go carry your ass, boy. Boy's got an attitude. Little rascal. Okay, so I went out to get fin, and that flag went up again, and this time it is really a fish. It is schooling out pretty good. Yeah, brought me some good luck. As soon as I get out there, it's quit schooling out. A lot of line. Now I'll probably barely make it back to the fish house. Be back again. Come on, bud. Let's go. Stay out here. Stand here and see if it goes off. Are we gonna catch a fish there? Maybe it's their sign we need to get back into the spear house. They're moving. They're moving, buddy. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. All right, you stay out here, dude. Come on, let's go. Yeah, lay down. Good boy. All right, sun's getting a little lower. Something's gonna happen here. Oh, no shit. There's a nice pike right there. coming back. Oh, missed him. That was a poor throw on my part. That rope was kind of screwed up. Let's see here. I had the rope wrapped around the spear. Not ideal. Freaking amateur hour. That was a major fumble on my part. Embarrassing. Back to business here. He'll probably come back. I'm going to pull up the decoy a little bit more. Yeah, how it goes. I start filming and don't kill the fish that I'm after. It's alright though. Can't get them all. But it will be nice to get one. That's a good sign though. Action on the tip ups. No sooner get back in here. We got a pike coming up to the decoy. That's good. We're going to see some action. Pretty sure that was pretty shaky on the spear throw there. I think you guys could probably see the fish coming up to the decoy, but I think the throw was pretty bouncy, pretty wobbly. Yeah, I had the line was wrapped around the spear, and that definitely didn't help. I think that threw off the angle of the spear going into the water. I'm just amped up now. I feel like I can hardly hold the camera steady. I'm so jacked up. Definitely exciting seeing a big fish come into the decoy. Let's check them tip ups. Nothing. Yeah, that should have been a dead fish, no doubt. There's my pike supper right there. on back, buddy. Give me one more opportunity at you. Water beetles are actually climbing out of the ice, out of the water, I should say. Come on. And the way that pike came from, he definitely came in from the shallow water. That's probably the one that was over there messing around with the tip up. Tough to say though. I have noticed over the years it seems like pike are moving in, not really in schools, but a lot of times there'll be 2 or 3 of them cruising through the area. Take a peek at that tip up again. Put my spear down. Nothing. Yeah, I guarantee if I wouldn't have been screwing around with my phone, that would have been a dead fish. If I would have just concentrated on my line that ended up looped around my spear and actually paid attention, that would have been a dead pike. That's alright though. Can't kill them all. But going home with one would be damn nice. Been a while since I've done a pike boil. Is an awesome fish. You get your pike filleted, cut the Y bones out, chunk it up into probably like, I don't know, 2-inch chunks. Get your pot of water to a good rolling boil. You can throw some like Old Bay seasoning or Cajun seasoning in there, and drop your fillets in when it's at a good boil. Boil it for like 5 minutes and take it off. It's done. Melt some butter and got yourself some poor man's lobster. This is what we call it. A bunch of other folks call it. Absolutely delicious, though. Nice way to do it. Don't have to deal with stinking up the house with oil, and although you can't, it's tough to beat fried fish. Fried fish is damn good, but pike they're a little bit more firm than walleye and other fish, so they're a good candidate for boiling. Try and get my battery charger on here. Down, that fish is gonna come out. Plant my phone. Battery charger on it. Do a quick check here. We're safe. All right, we got some power. See if I can get it back in the clamp here. And we're good. I'm guessing she's not watching, but it'd be funny if my sister was watching this. I took her out spearing. Her and her fiance took them both out spearing earlier this winter. And she had a bit of a whoops on a big pike, came in, and she missed it. It was pretty funny, but now She could bust my chops pretty good over that miss that I just had. And I would be deserving of it, that's for sure. Starting to get hungry. Might be time to break out those sardines. Fish on the tip ups here. Nope. Come on, you rascals. Did I bring my bag of food out here? I may have left the food in the four-wheeler. Of course. Finn, do I have my snacks in here, buddy? Does Daddy have his snacks in here, boy? I don't think so. Gee, dang it, boy, I left the snacks. Son of a biscuit. Noticed over the years, if you move around and just find some random crap to do, like look for your snacks or your coffee cup or anything like that, anything that takes you away from looking down the hole or watching your bobber, that's when the fish come in. I don't think I have them in there. Of course, me moving all over the place looking for my damn snacks probably doesn't make for the greatest entertainment. Everybody watching is going to need some Dramamine. My shaky footage. Not quite what you'd call cinematography, but I'm trying. I should be able to look back on the footage here once I eventually, when I end the live stream, then I should be able to clip it and take that miss and add some epic music and just make it seem awesome. It'll be the coolest miss that there ever was on a big pike. Not, it'll still just look like a pathetic miss. But that's how it goes. That pike was appreciative of that, I bet. Come on, flags. Gosh, I thought I saw those snacks outside. I better go check. Stay, fan. I got a hankering for those sardines. of a biscuit. I'm gonna just have to be hungry for a little while, buddy. I should call up my dad and be like, I need you to pack all your stuff up right now and get over here. Be like, oh, are you seeing walleyes down there? You seen fish? There's a lot of fish coming through. Be like, no, I just need my sardines and crackers. I don't think he'd be game for that. What do you think, buddy? Oh, he's going back down for his nap. He's like, I think this is boring, Dad. Well, I suppose I can switch it off my face here. There we go. Just a matter of time. Make sure my spear is in a good spot. No more fumbles. I got my one and only fumble out of the way here. Now it's time for killing. I just got those sardines on the brain. I don't think there's a better snack for out on the ice